of Ozzie and Harriet, starring the entire Nelson family. Here's Ozzie. Here's Harriet. Here's David. And here's Ricky. Here they are, America's favorite family, the Nelsons.
Jenny, I'm home. June?
I'm glad you're home, dear. I'm out shopping with your mom. Don't worry. I couldn't find your checkbook. Love and kisses, me.
Hello?
Rick, this is Dave.
Oh, hi, Dave.
Is June there by any chance?
Oh, yeah, she is.
Well, will you tell her she's got a starving husband waiting for her at home?
Okay, just a second. Hey, June, there's some man on the phone here claims he's your husband and that he's starving to death.
Hey. Here, I'll talk to him. Dave?
Hi, Mom.
I've just been trying to talk June into staying here for dinner.
Sounds good. I hope she's not putting up too much resistance.
Well, she says it's up to you.
Well, will you let me talk to her?
Yeah, just a second. He wants to talk to you.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
Looks like we're invited for dinner.
Yeah, so I understand. Well, don't put up too much resistance.
Oh, I won't. You ought to see the roast your mom's got in the oven.
I'll just clean up and come right over.
Oh, wait a second. Your dad wants to talk to you.
Dave?
Hi, Pop.
Hurry up, I'm hungry.
It's lucky we don't have a larger family. I'd never make it. Hello?
Hello, is Mrs. June Nelson there?
Oh, no, she isn't. Not right now.
Oh, well, my name is George Radcliffe. Is this Dave?
Yes, it is.
You don't know me, Dave, but I'm an old friend of June's. We used to go to school together.
Oh.
I'm here in town on business, and I thought I'd call her up and say hello.
Well, gee, I'm sorry you missed her.
Yeah, so am I. I haven't seen her in years. How is she?
Oh, just fine. How long are you going to be in town?
Oh, just until the day after tomorrow.
Oh. Well, do you have any plans for dinner tomorrow night?
Oh, no, not especially.
Well, why don't you come over and have dinner with us?
Oh, well, that's very nice. But I really wouldn't want to impose.
Oh, it wouldn't be any imposition at all. I know June would love to see you.
Thanks a lot.
How about, say, 6:30?
That'd be fine.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow night, then. Do you know how to get over here?
Oh, I'll find it. Thanks, Dave.
Okay. We'll see you then,
George.
So long, George.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, you got a phone call from an old boyfriend of yours.
An old boyfriend?
Yeah, just before I left the house.
Really? Who was it?
A tall, dark, handsome boy.
Oh, how do you know?
That's what he sounded like on the phone.
Well, what's his name?
Said his name was George Radcliffe. Does that ring a bell?
Oh, yeah, we went to school together. I'd hardly call him an old boyfriend.
Oh, he seems to know you pretty well.
Well, sure, we were in the same class in high school.
But he is tall, dark, and handsome.
Well, he was a very attractive boy, but I haven't seen him in years.
Would you like us to leave?
No, I'd like you to stay. I may need you as witnesses later on. What are you doing in town?
He's here on business. Or at least that's what he said.
Well, I'm sorry I missed him.
And you didn't. You'll see him tomorrow night.
What's this?
I said you'll see him tomorrow night. I invited him over for dinner.
Oh, come on, David. Did you really invite him to dinner?
Yeah. Isn't that what I was supposed to do?
I don't know. I hope we can find something to talk about after all these years.
Oh, I'm sure you'll think of something. How come you never mentioned this guy?
Well, there's no reason to.
Well, there are a lot of girls I used to go with that I never mentioned to your mother.
Oh, yeah? Name one.
Betty Peterson.
Betty Peterson. That name sounds familiar.
Sure, it says right here in the paper. Special sale to Betty Peterson Dress Shop.
Let me see that.
I'm only kidding. I just made it up.
You did not? I remember reading about it. Hey, this looks very interesting.
Oh, isn't that a darling dress?
Let's go down there tomorrow.
Okay.
Nice going, Pop.
I couldn't think of a name. Oh, I'm sure glad you could come over, Dave.
Oh, thanks, Pop. Sorry to eat and run, but I'm a little tired.
Keeping you pretty busy over at the office?
Yeah, in fact, Mr. Kelly's calling in an extra secretary tomorrow to help us out. Hey, June, how about it?
Okay. Well, good night, Dad.
Good night.
And thanks again for dinner, Mom. It was wonderful.
It's okay, dear. Glad to have you.
And give my regards to George.
Who?
George, you know, tall, dark, and handsome.
Oh.
I still can't figure out how come you invited him over to dinner, Dave.
Well, I guess I might as well tell you. I'm going to put arsenic in his soup.
Good night, dear. Good night, Junie.
Good night.
How tall is he?
Who?
Well, George, whatever his name is.
Oh. I don't know about your height. Why?
Well, I was just curious. About my height, you say?
Mm-hmm. Maybe a little tall.
How much tall?
I don't know. What difference does it make?
Well, I'd just like to know a little bit about this guy. You've never mentioned him before. You must remember how tall he is.
I recall he wasn't tall and he wasn't short. I guess he was about average.
He was about average, and yet he's taller than I am?
I don't know, dear. For all I know, you may be taller than he is. Why don't you measure when he comes over here tomorrow night?
Look, let's not make a big deal out of this. Besides, that wouldn't prove anything anyway. He might be wearing lifts in his shoes. I just thought you might remember how tall he was from dancing with him. You did go dancing with him quite a bit, didn't you?
Just a few times, I think.
With a whole crowd, or just you and he?
Mostly with the crowd.
You don't mind my asking all these questions, do you?
No, of course not. Look, my school yearbook is up in the closet someplace. Why don't I get it down tomorrow? We'll look and see if we can find his picture in it.
Silly. Not as curious as all that.
You better turn out the light, dear. You'll be dead tired tomorrow.
Okay, I just want to finish this article. Good night, sweetheart.
Good night. Closet, dear, the other one.
A copy of the contract with the suggested revisions is enclosed. Would you please let us know your reaction to this as soon as possible? Yours very truly, David Nelson. Get that?
Yes, sir. Copy of the contract with the suggested revisions is enclosed. Would you please let us know your reaction to this as soon as possible? Yours very truly, David Nelson.
Would you type that up, please, and make a copy for the file?
Yes, sir.
Oh, and don't forget to bring the notes up to date on the Miller contracts.
Oh, I've already done that.
Oh, good. You're very efficient, Miss McWhorter, is it?
That's right. Joan.
You're doing fine, Joan.
Thank you.
I guess it's about time you had some lunch.
Whatever you say. Can I bring something back for you?
Oh, yeah, thanks. If you don't mind, I'd appreciate it.
What would you like?
Oh, I don't care. How about a ham on rye and a chocolate malt?
Okay. I'll be back as soon as possible.
That's okay. Take your time. Connie?
Yes, Dave?
Have you heard from Mr. Kelly yet?
Yeah, he phoned just a few minutes ago. Looks like he's going to be in court all day.
Oh, gee. Well, you might as well go to lunch then.
Thanks, I think I will if you don't mind. How's the new secretary working out?
Oh, real good. She's willing enough, quick and eager to please.
Well, that helps. Could I bring back something for you?
Oh, no, thanks. She's bringing me a sandwich and a chocolate malt.
Say, she is eager to please.
She's very nice.
Hi, I hope I didn't take too long.
No, that was real fast.
Shall I put this in your office?
Oh, yes, thanks. That'd be fine.
Okay.
Well, do you think maybe I better stick around and chaperone you two?
I don't think that would be necessary. I must admit she looks a lot better with her glasses off.
Who hired her anyway?
I don't know. I guess the agency just sent her over.
Well, we'll have to put a stop to that. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Rick.
Hi.
Well, here's your chaperone. Now I can enjoy my lunch. What was that all about?
Oh, it comes under the heading of office jokes. What brings you down here this time of day?
Well, a little financial problem. I need about $5.
How come you're broke?
I'm not broke. I just forgot my wallet. I hate to rush you, but Wally's double parked.
5?
Well, yeah. You mean you're going to give it to me just like that? No arguments? No notes to sign or anything?
You're just lucky I'm busy.
Mr. Nelson. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had someone out there with you.
The heck was that?
Just an extra secretary Mr. Kelly hired.
Hey, very nice.
Come on, will you, Ricky? I'm busy. Besides, I thought you said Wally was double parked.
Well, that's his hard luck. Are you sure Mr. Kelly hired her?
That's right. Who do you think hired her?
I'm sure it wasn't June. You remember June, don't you, your wife?
Wait a second. I'm glad you mentioned June. Would you do me a big favor?
Well, of course, you don't think I squeal on my own brother, do you?
I'm not talking about that. In the first place, there's nothing to squeal about.
Okay, don't get mad at me. What can I do for you?
Well, some guy who used to go to school with June is coming over to have dinner with us tonight.
Whose idea was that?
That's beside the point. At least you might fill in some embarrassing lags in the conversation. How about it? I'd sure appreciate it.
Well, okay, but only because you're my brother and because you loan me $10.
$5.
Oh, really?
Okay, $10.
Oh, and don't worry about it. I won't say a word.
Well, hi, honey.
Hi.
What are you doing down here?
Oh, I just came down to return a few things we can't afford, and I thought maybe you'd like to take me to lunch.
Oh, I'm awful sorry, but I really can't.
Oh, you have a date with a client or something?
No, it's nothing like that. It's just that we're so darn busy, I don't think I can take time for lunch today.
Oh, well, I'll run out and get you a sandwich.
Oh, no, really, that's all right. I'll make out okay.
Here you are, Mr. Nelson, before you starve to death.
Oh, thank you. This is a young lady who's going to be working with us for a couple of days. Joe McWhirter. This is my wife,
June.
June. Of course.
You didn't tell me you were married.
Oh, yes, I'm married. Very happily married.
Well, I guess I'd better be running along.
Oh, don't be silly, honey. Why don't you come over here and sit down? Would you like part of my sandwich?
Oh, thank you, really. I'm not very hungry.
Well, if you need me, I'll be in the office. Nice to have met you.
Thank you.
She's just filling in for a couple of days. She's very efficient, real quick.
She's very attractive.
Are you kidding? You should see her with her glasses on. Sure you don't want a sandwich?
No, thank you. I think I'd better get on home. I have a few more things to get at the market. You haven't forgotten about George, have you?
Oh, no, I'll be there, 6:30.
Oh, and say goodbye to Miss McSweater for me.
McWhirter. Goodbye, dear.
Well, here's the last of it.
Oh, thanks. Boy, I didn't realize it was so late.
Oh, is that second name spelled correctly?
Yeah, that's right.
And is this punctuated the way you wanted it?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just give these to Miss Edwards. Well, I guess that'll be all for tonight.
Okay.
See you first thing in the morning. Hi.
Good night.
Connie, would you put some stamps on these and mail them for me, please?
Oh, sure.
Mr. Kelly didn't call again, did he?
No, not since you talked to him. He must have had quite a day in court.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to take off. We have a guest coming for dinner.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
Night. Dawson Kelly. Oh, yes, Mr. Kelly. Dave?
Yeah, I guess I'm here.
Yes, he's right here, Mr. Kelly. Line 3, Dave.
Hello, Mr. Kelly. Well, yeah, I took care of everything else. Well, I was going to finish that up tomorrow. Oh, no, that's okay. Well, sure. We'll take care of it right away. Yes, sir. Bye.
What's the bad news?
Mr. Kelly wants that brief on the Miller case finished by tonight.
Oh, gee. Would you like me to stay and help you?
Well, thanks, but he wants you to meet him over at Judge Willoughby's office with the Perry report.
Oh, great.
Oh, Miss McWhorter, would it be possible for you to stay a little longer? Mr. Kelly just phoned, and I have some more work to do.
Sure, I can stay as long as you want me to.
Thanks, I'd sure appreciate it. I'll be right with you. I have a few phone calls to make.
It's all right. Take your time.
Oh, and you might as well get the Delaney file out. We can start on that.
Okay. Oh, Dave, are you sure I can't help you with anything?
Oh, no, thanks. I have everything under control. Let's see. Better phone June.
It's ringing.
Honey?
Yes.
How's everything going?
Oh, okay, I guess. Where are you? I thought you'd be home by now.
Well, I'm still at the office. In fact, that's why I called you. I'm gonna have to stay here and work for a while.
Well, George will be here any minute.
Well, there's nothing I can do about it. Mr. Kelly just phoned and he needs his stuff right away. I'll be there just as soon as I can.
Oh, hang on for a second. Someone's at the door.
June?
Hi, George. Come on in.
Thanks.
How are you?
Fine. Hey, you look great.
Oh, well, thank you. So do you.
Here.
They're beautiful.
Well, I remembered you like roses.
Won't you sit down? Dave's on the phone.
Oh, thanks.
Dave, it's George.
Yeah, so I figured.
Oh, you were listening.
I was not. And what color are the roses?
Really didn't notice. We'll be home pretty soon?
Yeah, just as soon as I can.
Okay, well, hurry up. Bye. How in the world did you remember that I like yellow roses?
Oh, I remember a lot of things about you. Do you really like the flowers?
Oh, yes, they're lovely.
Mr. Nelson. Mr. Nelson?
Oh, thanks.
I've never known anyone so dedicated to his work. You were completely lost in your thoughts.
Whatever happened to Andy?
Andy?
You know, he was one of the cheerleaders.
Oh, you mean Randy? Randy Phillips.
Oh, yes, I guess that was his name. Whatever happened to him?
Gee, I really don't know. I think somebody told me he was with an investment firm or something like that.
Sounds pretty important.
Yeah. Well, he always was a good student.
Yes, he was. Oh, I'll get it.
You sure you don't mean Sandy? Sandy Wolf?
No, if it wasn't Randy, then it was Andy. Hello?
Hi, honey.
Hi, are you on the way home?
Oh, gee, no, not yet. How's it going?
Oh, just fine. We're having a wonderful time talking about old friends and all. Would you please hurry up? We've just about run out of conversation.
Okay, we're practically finished here.
Well, can't you finish it tomorrow? Tell Mr. Kelly it's an emergency.
Well, he's not even here.
Well, can't you get Miss Edwards to finish it?
No, she's not here either.
You mean you're working there all alone?
Well, no. Miss McWhorter is here, helping out.
Oh.
Look, honey, I'll get home as soon as I can.
Excuse me, I think I heard the alarm go off in the oven.
Yeah, I hope you don't mind working late like this.
Oh, of course not. With you.
Can I help you with anything?
Oh. Well, yes, you can. How good are you at carving ham?
I'm an expert.
Okay. You got yourself a job.
Has Dave been detained at the office?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Just type down at the bottom of this page and insert page 12.
Yes, sir.
Well, I hate to eat and run, but this was the only plane I could get a reservation on.
Oh, certainly, I understand.
Tell Dave I'm sorry I missed him.
Oh, he'll be sorry he missed you, too. Well, it was wonderful seeing you again, George.
Oh, same here, June. And I'll say hello to everybody for you.
Yes, please do that. Good night.
Good night.
Hi. Oh, hi, Rick. Come on in. Oh, thanks. Hi, Jen.
Hi, Rick. This is Joe McWhirter. This is Rick, Dave's brother.
Hi, Rick.
Oh, hi.
Well, this is a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, it sure is.
Well, I just happened to be in the neighborhood, and I thought I'd stop by.
I didn't expect you to come over. Didn't you get my message? Rick?
What'd you say?
I said, didn't you get my message?
Well, I seem to be getting some sort of message here.
Come on, Joe. Why don't you give me a hand in the kitchen?
Well, it's nice to see you again.
Yeah. Didn't I see you in the office today?
Well, yeah. I didn't stay very long. Just $5 or $10. Gee, honey, I'm sorry I got everything so mixed up.
Oh, I think it all turned out beautifully.
Well, it's too bad I missed George.
Oh, that was okay. I'm sure he didn't mind.
Did you notice?
Notice what?
Is he taller than I am?
Gee, I forgot to look. I'll tell you this much, though. You're a lot prettier than he is.
Oh, you're prettier than anybody.
You mean with my glasses off.
Doesn't make a bit of difference.
We always like to end the story with an unusual twist.